Thank you, and good morning after the break. Reality... Hello there, good morning to you on today's show. She is one of America's biggest reality stars, always making headlines. Kim Kardashian talks about being voted the world's most beautiful woman. Well, lots more from that interview with our Mark Hayes after 9 o'clock. Also, OK, now let's take a look at the stories making the headlines this morning. Joining me now is Sky. I've got this incredible story. We did mirror is Hands of History, Hands of Hope. You can see it there. There we are. Unless she wanted it to happen,
exactly.
isn't it?
And there was a real sense...
It was all about, politics in 1990.
Yeah, never thought I would see it. It's absolutely extraordinary. It really is. Now, today, of course, it doesn't stop for the Queen.
No, she's got another big day.
They're in the headlines again. Barclay's been fined, what was it, 200...
Coming on stream and then I won't get the money back, but there might be...
Remember when that used to be one of those jobs that you... Absolutely, not anymore. Not anymore. Now, I was lucky enough yesterday to go to Wimbledon. It blast, it was amazing. And one of the great things that happened yesterday, of course, was Heather Watson.
Apparently it's all about the eggs, isn't it?
Breakfast of Champions, obviously. Only spoiled by the two people in front of us that talked all the way through Federer's game. I was so close. Battering their heads together, honestly. Anyway, it's a big day for the Brits today, including Andy Murray, of course, and our Nick Dixon is push them. And apparently 1 in 3 parents have trained or coached their children. Not about their tennis, not about anything else. School sports day.
Isn't it fantastic?
For goodness. Mum and Dad's day.
Yes, that's more with alcohol.
That's
and
true.
so few of them.
All that he's done, there is that level of woe from the past of his behaviour has been appalling. I find this incredibly sad. It's just incredibly sad. You think about the stories we've been talking about. We were talking about pushy parents, weren't we, coaching their children to improve their chances for school sports day, for goodness sake. Bit of a pushy parent. Do you see other parents, though, pushing their children, and do you think that children need to be encouraged? It's a really fine balancing act, isn't it? You can get in touch by Facebook. You can tell us what you think on Twitter. If you're over 18, you can text us on 67890. Costs you 25 pence plus that standard network charge. Right. Time now, it's competition time. Susie Perry is here with your chance to win £30,000. My next two guests have got a lot in common. Both have grown up with a famous parent. They're hugely successful models. And now they're about to showcase their talent in a new art exhibition. Tarly Lennox and Harry Gilliam. Right.
But we're now at the same...
Because obviously you're both very creative people
we
too.
We do other things
yes. It's almost like you're a prop. You know what I mean? It's just that, let's get the clay. That's really
good.
And
the work is amazing.
You are both from creative family before anybody else did, and she's made an enormous difference. And you've kind of followed in her footsteps in that way. So it is a kind of double-edged sword sometimes, isn't it, Harry? Because, you know, obviously your dad...
From him as I could do.
That's fantastic. But we all want rebelling, isn't it? And it does, like I said, it can be a little bit of a double-edged sword. You've got to have been doing. I mean, congratulations. You see yourself going, I mean, obviously this exhibition is happening, and that's something that you want to do more of, both of you?
I've done it so much, and it clears my head.
To do that is fantastic,
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a bit of an old lady as well.
I think that's what's really good, though, because the modelling, you know, happy days, you know, earn a bit...
A lot of time to... I have a lot...
You see both you two just pals. You never know. Right after the break, Martin is here with his real deals. To Kim Kardashian. Now, though, it's time for Martin's real deals, including cheap school uniforms and how to get up to 75% off high street brands. As Martin just said, all of those details on the website, of course, where he's also put an extra deal on how to get 40% off the Body Shop and free shower gel. That'll do. That's itv.com/Lorraine. Still to come between now and 9:25. We're talking about swimwear cover-ups with our Mark. Well, loads more from that interview in about 10 minutes' time. First, though, it's 9 o'clock. Let's get the news from our Lucy. Now, this is great news. Almost 85,000 of you have logged on to our Real Women's Bikini and Beauty Diet. All this week, we have been concentrating on our arms. Mark is back today.
That's right.
All of those ladies, you know I don't like my arms.
I know.
Although they did get better. I'll tell you for what. Tennis.
Really?
I've not been able to play because of my injury.
Yeah.
But I'm going
I saw you addressed the other night and you had...
It can be done.
Exactly. Yeah, it's quite short. Let's take a look at Nesh in this. And I see this. So please stop.
OK. In shape for summer is online now. There are lots of really good tips and videos from our fitness trainer, Jane Wake. And to help you, we've got these two to give away. Another winner, Mark Hayes. Welcome back. Thanks for your messages this morning. Kim Kardashian, of course, is just coming up. We were talking earlier about pushy parents coaching their children to improve their chances on school sports day, which is mad. Cal Johnson in Alnwick says sports day should be a bit of fun, not another way for parents to relive their dreams through their children. I think that is the problem with pushy parents.
Well, not pushing off. OK, and spoon race is going to take them in later life. Ian Abbey Woods on text says sports.
Of course, there's not just the egg and experience, it's the beat.
That's right, Thank you. So have a good one. I hope it doesn't rain. That's the worst thing. He is one of America's biggest reality stars. Mark Hayes went along to meet Kim Kardashian to talk about family, fashion and fame. He is, and you've seen the bottom close-up. How was it?
She needs to show off.
£30,000 still to be won. Here's Susie Perry with the details. Well, that's it for today. Nadia is here tomorrow, joined by step singer Claire Richards and Ben Shepherd.